Hey everyone. Here I got the guardsman, the level 2 guardsman, Starward. Pretty hard spot. So, what's the worst you can expect? Ghosts and the lich, or two lich. Two lich is rare, but can happen. Ghost, of course. And the ghoul. It's poison also, very unlikely at the start. Where I try with the Berserker. Two Berserker. Probably not gonna work, but worth a try. So what's gonna happen? I have to hide all the time the Berserkers because the Ghost and the Deathblade. So it's really not easy to play this. But in the other hand, if they have more movement, if I speed up the Berserkers, they can do some surprise, actually. But usually the Ghost will be on the front line, so not easy. So if you play an aggressive way, you want to attack the front line, which is not easy, the Ghosts. So basically free Thunderers or something like that is a way to attack the front line. On the other hand, right now I have nothing versus the Deathblade and the Ghost. Nothing versus the Ghost. I have food, but somehow, and the Dwarvish fighter can kill the Deathblade, but I cannot kill the Ghost right now. Or maybe it's a weak Ghost. I can kill a weak Ghost. So that setup is quite hard to play out. As you can see, I have no ward. Two food pods, so I have to manage with the food pods. So I have to live with the Ghosts. As you can see, I can kill the Ghosts at day right now. But later on, it's a bit difficult, depends on the damage. So I killed the Ghosts, and there comes another Ghost. Not Deathblade and the Dark Adept. And they miss. All the copies missed. It's not a good sign. So he can kill probably that two ghouls because the ghouls are weak. So I leave behind here that dwarvish berserker. He have easy play because not dangerous units for him. So the problem here, it's too easy with 2 ghosts or 3 ghosts. Maybe there will be 3 ghosts because it's too easy for him. That's the problem. The dwarf is weak. The ladder have only pierce, and it's not threatening too much. 2 footpads, not dangerous. Zerker is not dangerous. Maybe a day, but he have drain, so it's not dangerous for a ghost. But this matchup is usually very easy with the ghost, and then with lich. So you train 1 lich and you win. Usually that's how this works. As you can see, the drain owns the dwarves. One more footpad, and this is just for hoarding. That dwarf finally can do something. Level 2 dwarf fighter there. Finally some chance, but still not much. So actually, I have no chance to to use the berserkers to get some XP and speed up or level up or something like that. First level up, then speed up, and then make it. It's too easy for him right now because they can play the Dark Sorcerers here. Ghost on front line, so he don't have to defend right now the Dark Sorcerer. So what he have to do, just be careful with the Zerker and kill with the ghosts. Get Zerker with the ghost, that's all you have to do. At least he's hidden right now, so if you speed up him, speed up the Berserker, maybe he will just die to the ghost. So the speed up is a it can backfire if you speed up the Berserker. Sometimes it works, but you know the opponent have to miss if you speed up. That's how it works usually. Or the pressure is too high, and when the ghost have to leave, then the Zerker comes. So the only way to win this, the ghost leave, the two ghosts leave because too weak, and then the Zerker can come up. So that's the only way to win this, when the two ghosts have to leave the front line, and then the rest is a bit vulnerable. Where two Zerker can kill this, maybe not, because 60% and Zerker we have 30%. It's too easy for him for the night. Too easy. Yeah, 5 free attack, 15 damage. On turn, 15 damage. Alright, so at least the ghoul is down, so there is some chance. But the ghost is the problem, usually. And the Dark Sorcerer, of course. So there are two right now, two Dark Sorcerer. And one will be Lich, that's for sure. So that will be the problem, the Lich. And now my problem is the poison, so there are a lot of problems versus the Undead. Lost a unit, but he recovered, so you don't have a problem right now. Just footpaths here, not dangerous for the ghost. Footpath is not dangerous for Dark Sorcerer. Not yet. So now it's too easy for the Undead. Undead have easy play here. Too easy. If I want to kill the Dark Sorcerer with the Berserker, it's pretty complicated to count this. For example, how many damage the ghost can do. The level 2 ghost, how many damage. So usually 2 is enough to kill the wolf. 2 or 3. Maybe 1 is enough to kill the wolf, because the drain damage, it's hard to count. Exactly. So you can try to count the drain damage, but not that easy. Yeah, good luck for it. So usually when there are 3 ghosts, wolf has no play. That's the problem. So the 3 Thunderer plan, or the 4 Thunderer, maybe it's a better plan here for the Undead. For the Dwarves, a better plan, maybe the 4 Thunderer. But at the end, the Footpod have a better chance versus the Lich. A bit better, not much better. But the Lich is hard anyway, so if he find a way, the Undead find a way, level up the Lich, then usually it doesn't matter you have what you have. Footpod or Thunderer, because they don't do enough damage at the end. So try with Footpods. And now there is 3 level 2, so there's a little bit of threat to the ghost. The 3 level 2 Footpod, but only at night. At day it's still easy for him, because as you can see, the damage at day is 3. 3 times 1, so it's nothing. Impact damage is nothing versus the ghost. But you know, dwarves don't have fire or arcane, so that's the only way to kill the ghost. Fire or arcane usually. Usually that's the only way. Fire or arcane. And he managed again easily to reach the wolf. He managed. So no threat. Finally I can use the Berserker. But just 1 kill. But finally I used the Berserker, so sometimes the intelligent AI don't attack the ghost. Sometimes. sometimes. But if there is no more target, then it's a problem. The ghosts have 39 HP now, quite impossible to kill. This Zerker is probably easy target. This Zerker is not easy target, so... But that's the weaker Zerker, I guess. That one, it's 3-4, it's 4-4. But still 4-4 is not a threat, for example, to him. Full HP, of course, if he has full HP. A threat to the Dark Adept. So he's a threat to the Dark Adept. There are two ghosts here. Block and there's a Deathblade. But the Deathblade is behind, so the Deathblade cannot defend. So probably he have to make it to kill this. So if he double miss, then there is a chance, a good chance to get the Dark Sorceress. If he double miss, but he won't. Let's see. That was close. This the footpot had 70% defense chance, but usually sometimes it's not enough. Still some bad luck and it's game over. Game over for the footpod. So that Zerk is blocked by the two ghosts. But that one is not, so you have to deal with only this one. So it's double hit and even the Dark Sorcerer alone can manage this pack of units here. Where Deathblade did it? It wasn't... That's... a Sooner Leech, so it's probably a loss for the dwarves, it's a win for the undead. There is the Leech. And if you have a look at my units, these footpods cannot kill the Leech. It's just not enough. There is 2 which is leveling, but even a level 3 is not enough. So many level 3 units need to kill the Leech. For example, the Dwarvish Fighter. So because the Dark Adept, he wasn't on the front line and he didn't kill too much. The Dwarf Fighter is to him. The Dwarf Fighter is missing anyway. But probably that's the reason. That's the problem, probably. The Dwarvish Fighter is missing. There are two lich now. So that's the end of the game. It's game over actually. So now the wolf is not a threat for the liches. Only the ghoul. The ghoul can die to the wolf. And more units going. So he's in the front line and just 4 attacks and nothing to do with him. The dead ghost. So 2 ghoul is down, but new units coming. So for example, he can be here. And then the ghost is down, maybe, or not down. We're not down, but better damage. So the AI is really not perfect. It's basically sacrificing the best unit. So that's why the dwarf... I think the dwarf cannot win this, because, for example, this. But the wolf did well, both. So they killed the ghouls, which is pretty good. But nothing can kill the lich. So that's why I said game over. There's no counter for the lich. Versus the lich. No counter. Yeah, there's a mistake here, but just one. Let's see. They kill it or not? They don't kill it. The ghost. So the ghost stuck here, but still alive with 1 HP. Actually the best ghost, because this one is weaker, this one is stronger. Finally I get my dwarf, level 3. So there is some chance now to win this. A 2 lich, I don't know. There is some chance now because 2 ghoul is down. And that ghost is not that easy to save because this one blocks the way. So at the end, that many food pods they block the way. That's their job. Then defend on the front line. Let's see. Well, I'm using losing units also. I sacrificed the Zerkers. He's not moving much. Free level 3 wasn't enough to kill. 4. But in the other hand, he's alone. So, no more Lich. But there's 2 Lich. Maybe this is the last one. Maybe one more coming. There's 2 Lich. There are 2 Lich. That was Windows, but